Hello, my name is Destiny Eve, and this is my presentation on what the future of education may hold in the next 20 years or so. As of today, in the year of 2019, we've actually come quite a long way from traditional teaching. There are new innovative methods that are being embraced, and technology is actually becoming quite a common tool that is used over a variety of grade levels and a variety of lessons. There are also less paper and pencil assignments, and we're able to access many of our materials digitally. One other thing is that we are no longer just focusing on a teacher-centered classroom and allowing for it to be student-directed. There have been various analyses on the years before us about what they would hope for the future of education. In the year 2000, it could have seemed as a sort of goalpost in which there's a way for us of hoping that our dreams of changing fashions and technologies would happen. There were even predictions before that were fairly accurate, but not all seem true to what really exists today in 2019. Here's a few positive predictions that were made. Things like transportation. We have motorcycles, we have cars instead of horses, and even buses that help to transport our students to and from school. We also have computers that have access that get us connected with one another, and new information is practically at our fingertips. I also feel that we've reached a better sense of equality where students, boy or girl, have the opportunities to access their rightful education. Although there's some positive outlooks, we have had a few negative ones, or ones that haven't quite happened. We aren't totally roaming futuristic grounds. Robots don't control every single little thing, and they have yet to replace our teachers, which is something I hope to not see happen. Some predictions, like completely curing cancer, are still things we are researching about and have yet to discover. Overall, our predictions of the future have not strayed too far from what we have hoped. It helps to make our outlook on what could be further in store for education a much better outlook, hopefully. Here's what I think. Not everything that we predict will happen or will end up how we'd like, especially in our education system. But being able to work on the rights and wrongs that can make our future better is all worth it. Our goal is to continue learning about what we can do to make the education system continue to benefit all the children, educators, and anyone involved in it. Our drive for success should continue to grow. In my opinion, I'd hope to see that there are more opportunities for students of all ages to gain learning experience that are so individualized to the way they learn. And I'd also hope that we really allow our students to voice in what they partake in as a student. Their input means something. Teaching used to be something where essentially information went through one ear of a student and out the next. I would really hope that our guidance as educators is a rewarding experience for students and that it helps them in all aspects of their lives. There is really so much in store for 2039. Let's take a look at a few predictions. Blended learning is something that a lot of people could embrace. It no longer restricts students to just learning in their classroom, but they have the free choice to participate in a positive learning experience where they can work on what they like and maybe what they need help in with most. Building their field experience could also be another great prediction to our education system. It might help provide opportunities for students to work on real-world skills to prepare them to go out in the world and be successful citizens. Something I personally hope to see in the future is that tests are no longer what make education what it is. Maybe we find other ways of assessing the students and figuring out what really makes them succeed. Not everything can be solely measured with an assessment. Robotic learning. I'd love to see an increase in STEM learning and building on students' interests in topics that might involve engineering and robotics. Data is always driving education, and as technology advancements continue to grow, computers are more capable of collecting that data. But we need human interpretation more than anything to help support and really understand how the data correlates to our students. This is why I hope we can't replace our teachers with robots. Last but not least, mentoring. I would hope that this would play a big role in the success of our students. Teachers who are able to become mentors are influencers and guidance players in the lives of students who can be encouraged to walk their own path, but have us to help support them through it. Here's the thing. As time continues to go, the one thing is, education will never disappear. It just takes up different forms. And I would hope that in our future, it continues to grow, blossom, and get better with time, especially for our students. Thank you for listening to my predictions on the future of education in the next 20 years or so.